I'm going to say it because it's true. A lot of people are going to make tons of money in the next 3 hours. Guys, the day has come. Let me show you this. There's a lot of people watching, there's a lot of people ready and excited. Because look, it's not about what he's going to do. 99% of us, we already know the outcome that CME over 90% is going to be a pause, right? Not a cut, not a rate hike. Obviously, that will be devastating. But it's about his tone. It's about the way the forward guidance to the market, inflation, the economy, and printing and all of that, right? QT, QE. And I will tell you guys, it's always so, we always have surprises. So, welcome, fam. So happy that you're here. The last couple of minutes, XRP, it's been up, it's been down, still holding the line at 210s, which is good. We saw yesterday how, 217 pretty neat, but still, it's too early. It's too early for a lot of cryptos. BTC right now went up the last couple of hours, which is nice. Earlier today, which is nice. I mean, people are obviously bullish. They're buying. Greed, Look at last month. Extreme fear, right? With 23. The Trump administration is bullish. We believe the U.S. should be the premier destination for digital assets. I mean, if I play this for you, you will get the same, result as we've been seeing over the last couple of months. The Trump administration is here for the long term. And just today, it was announced that Crypto.com is opening a new office in Washington, D.C. Crypto.com, which is good. Crypto.com had the entire event, right? The F1 Miami race. The CEO, Chris Marsalek, the COO, everybody were, even Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. And, there's a lot of people watching the F1, and that's where crypto is. Today, a few hours just left, and we're going to be watching this live, fam. And here's exactly what I think is going to happen. I found this. I think it's really, really cool, really important. And look at who is coming back from. Some people might argue the dead, right? Pectra, a new upgrade for Ethereum, guys. So I like it. A lot of people obviously still have Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, all of those cryptos. So I'm happy. I think little by little, hopefully Ethereum is really going to come back strong because we hold Ethereum. And I think it's going to be a good one. Let me keep you in the know, guys. Everything that's happening. And I also remind you the links down below. Sign up on BTCC, deposit right now. It's the time, man. It's the time. People are going to make a lot of money by trading. That's how they make the real cash, right? You get up to 500x's, no KYC, bunch of less income, in fees because that's why it's cheap. So click and you will see, guys, everything. Drop a like, fam, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notification bells. Welcome back. Right now, I wouldn't say that, this few hours right now is going to be somewhat consolidation. So no worries. But once he starts speaking, and obviously, right now, you've seen it, right? It's going to be a pause. Typically, that's the case. Now, Oscar, what happens if it's not a pause? Well, my friend, thanks for asking. What's going to happen is a major pump because there's no way anywhere that he is going to hike the rate. There's just no way he's going to hike, right? It would destroy a bunch of, speculation and assumptions, right? So the only reasonable outcome other than a pause will be a cut, a 25 basis point cut. If that happens, guys, the people who bought yesterday at 207 XRP at 94 or so, 95 BTC are going to be so excited. We're easily going to pass 100,000 Bitcoin if he cuts. I guarantee you that we easily pass 100,000 Bitcoin, right? It will be a nice bump because it will basically tell the markets he's ready to start cutting. He's ready to end QT and QE. It's starting now. That's the meaning behind it. But we don't have anything yet. We know that's basically not going to occur until, according to the CME, June, right? So just that's my take, right? But right now, check this out. So this is a macro takes the spotlight, right? We're entering in stagflation setup. The economy is slowing, but inflation will drop. The Fed has no clear reasons to cut rates, yet markets are pressuring them to ease, right? So it's like they don't really are going to, but Trump and everybody wants it. That puts Powell in a tough position ahead of today's decision. He'll either leave rates unchanged or begin a cut cycle. All right. So I'm not the only one saying it. Or neither, right? So, point. Markets are pricing in a 95% probability that the Fed won't cut. That's logical and already priced in. Even though it's already priced in, still the market is going to drop. It's going to do whatever it wants. Typically, when they announce it won't drop, it drops. And that's what I'm going to go in. That's what I'm going to go in. Attack, buy, FY, not financial advice. But what truly matters in this decision is his tone, forward guidance, right? Like what he's going to say it, how he's going to say it, answers to the questions and all of that. So all current signs suggest that the Fed is already shifting to a softer stance. So they've showed QT, quantitative tightening, and started buying back treasuries. They slowed QT. So these aren't full-blown QE, quantitative easing moves, but they are clearly the early signs of liquidity returning. So the Fed's balance sheet is still shrinking, but at a slower pace. That means less money is being drained from the economy. It is not stimulus yet, but it is no longer aggressive tightening either. Cool. There you go. On the surface, Powell keeps saying inflation is still high and there's no rush to cut. But if you look at the action, not the words, the Fed is already changing course. So Powell says today, right, that the Fed sees cracks in the economy. Markets will take that as a signal, and it won't be about the rate. It will be about perception. So in the markets, expectations moves prices, not facts. So if expectation shifts to a rate cut or QT ending soon, that alone can fuel a rally. So the market doesn't really wait for official confirmation. It runs the narrative. So yeah, I think this is so important, right? I mean, we're not waiting for Powell to say, I'm going to start cutting. The market already is going to understand, base from everything that he's going to do. And there's going to be the rally. That's why tone matters more than action at the early stages, right? Early stages, people are fighting for the tone that it's bullish, that is positive, basically. So we won't get a cut today. That's fine. But if Powell sounds dovish, that could be triggering Bitcoin and risk assets what they need, right? So if he sounds hawkish, it could kill the momentum. So, guys, bottom line, so just don't watch the rate. Watch Powell's words, tone, and subtext. So I agree. Hopefully this helps, guys, as far as calm your nerves, because I know I have a lot of people who truly get it like me, and other ones that are saying, what is going to happen? Help. Well, hopefully this is putting you at ease. Chill, relax. I'll see you in the live. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Links down below. Sign up. Come to BTCC, Bitunix, weeks. A bunch of money there, bunch of bonuses for you to start trading. That's where people are going to make most of the money. Peace.